Ever notice this? Your phone starts ringing, and instead of picking it up instantly, you just stare at it. You wait, hoping it stops. And when it does, you feel relief, not guilt, not worry, just peace. Yeah, welcome to the world of people who avoid phone calls. Now, here's the interesting part. People often assume this means you're rude or lazy or antisocial. They think, why not just pick up? It only takes a second. But psychology says it's not that simple. Because for many people, a phone call isn't just a call, it's pressure. When someone calls you, you don't get time to think, no time to prepare, no time to choose your words. You're expected to respond instantly. And for some minds, that feels overwhelming. That's why many people prefer texting, because texting gives control. You can think, edit, pause, reply when you're ready. It feels safe. But calls? Calls are unpredictable. You don't know what the other person will say. You don't know how long it will last. You don't know what will be expected from you. And that uncertainty can create anxiety. Psychologists often connect this to something called social energy. Some people recharge by talking, others lose energy from it. And phone calls, they demand full attention. There's no escape, no distraction, just you and the conversation. That's intense, especially for people who overthink, because while talking, they're not just listening, they're analyzing. What should I say next? Did that sound weird? Am I talking too much? Am I being awkward? Their brain is running faster than the conversation itself, and that's exhausting. So avoiding calls becomes a way to protect mental energy, not avoid people. Protect peace. And here's something deeper. Many people who avoid calls actually care more about conversations. They don't want to sound distracted. They don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to be mentally absent. So instead of giving half attention, they delay it until they feel ready. But society doesn't see it that way. It labels them as careless. But in reality, they might just be more aware, more sensitive, more mentally engaged. There's also something called anticipation stress. The moment your phone rings, your brain starts guessing. Is something wrong? Why are they calling suddenly? Is this going to be serious? Even before you answer, your stress increases. That's why sometimes a simple ringtone can feel heavy, and over time, your brain learns something. Calls equal stress, so it avoids them automatically without thinking. Now add one more layer to this: control. Humans love control, and phone calls take that away. You can't pause, you can't rewind, you can't disappear mid sentence, you're locked in. And for people who like structure, that feels uncomfortable. That's why they choose texting, because texting gives boundaries. Calls don't. So if you're someone who avoids phone calls, you're not broken. You're not weird. You're not disrespectful. You might just be someone who values mental space, who thinks deeply, who feels conversations instead of just having them. And that changes everything. Because sometimes avoiding a call is not about avoiding a person, it's about protecting your mind. And maybe that's why when the phone stops ringing, you feel calm. Not because you don't care, but because your mind just got a break. If this made you see yourself differently, hit subscribe. We go deeper every day. Don't forget to like the video. It helps more people understand themselves better. Reverse Stories isn't just a channel, it's a mindset.